Hello and welcome back, everybody, to the world of overly sexy demons. So, last episode, I think we had dinner. Yes, we had dinner. And that is now over. So let's see what happens next. I had the opportunity to help them, though, would I? Ah, okay, I made a cliffhanger. Jesus, I'm an asshole. I wanted to, but I wasn't sure if that was the best idea. After all, 5 demons in my house wasn't exactly the living arrangement that I had imagined when I first moved in. There was the matter of making sure no one found out about their powers. Thinking about them as lab rats made my stomach queasy. You know, it's not even about them being demons all that much. It's more like 5 men living with one. Okay, you're of age. You're of age. But still you're kinda still a girl. It's like, that is not so normal. Call me old fashioned, but I think one girl living with 5 men is not so normal. And even if they pass for humans, how would I explain having guys living in my house? Okay, Estefania, at least you have a little bit of common sense. Imagine if my friends came over. They would practically think I was a part of a harem or something. Oh God, imagine if my parents came over. I think Mom would faint. I wouldn't be too worried about your mom, to be honest, after getting to know your dad. Who knows what my dad would do? Estefania, when I make puns, you are not allowed to actually acknowledge what I say. That is uncool. When I make fun of you, you're not supposed to say afterwards what I made fun about, because then I look stupid. That is not okay. I think he would have them arrested on the spot. This was hard. Maybe I should have written out a pro and con list before actually having to make the decision.
Don't worry too much about it. You have plenty of time to decide. Besides, you should do what makes you happy as well.
Hello? Is this now a memory, or is Dread Grandpa hanging around in the mansion? It was strange that I happened to remember what my grandfather said to me when I was little. Okay, it was a memory. I was like already thinking, Jesus, now we're dealing with a ghost. But it did kind of make sense. They weren't in the same exact situation that I was in before, but I didn't want to help them. You're crazy. I think it would ease my conscience and also make me a bit happy to give them help, as weird as that sounded. Clenching my hands into fists, I strengthened my resolve to speak up. Well, you could...
What was that, lovely lady?
Oh, Jesus, you're loud on my ears. I make my own headphones a little bit like, wow. Nearly blasted my own ears here. That is,
Spit it out already.
Okay. All can stay, except you two. Well, even Eric can stay, but Sam must leave. Like, no way. Jesus, you're... Ugh. You could stay with me here if you'd like. As soon as I finished my sentence, the room became still. I'm not sure what went through their heads from my words. The silence in the air cut like a knife until I finally spoke up once more. It seemed like you all needed a place to stay, and, well, I just moved into this giant house, so it seemed like it made sense. It was still quiet in the room. I decided to keep talking. If you would like to stay here, though, there are 2 things that I need all of you to follow.
Yes?
First of all, you can't use your powers or deliberately do something that might harm me or any guests that come over. Well, save for enemies, but you get the drift.
That sounds reasonable.
Second, you have to help me with any errands around the house. This place is kind of big, so, yeah.
That is a generous offer, miss. Are you sure that would be okay? We don't wish to burden you any more than we already have.
It's alright, really. I mean, I just started living here myself, so I would appreciate some help around the house.
A wonderful idea. We'll live here and train while helping you with the house. Servants for the lovely princess.
What? Are you serious?
be quiet, Sam. I haven't slept in a bed for days.
Huh. They all seem to like the idea except for Sam, and hey, I didn't really hate the idea either. Even if they were incubi, yeah, there's... I'm not even going to begin what's wrong with that. It would be interesting having 5 guys help me with taking care of the house, given they would follow the rules that I had just laid down. Yeah, and that is the point, lady. Will they follow the rules? I mean, I guess they will. Otherwise, this dating sim might be kind of awkward. But still, like, come on. You could, in real life, if this happened to somebody, you cannot expect the demons to actually follow the rules.
Fine, but we're not staying here forever. Only until we can beat up that group of punks.
Yeah, you know, and also, you know why else I really hate Sam? I have nothing against the character that is always angry, but I hate it when the angry character is totally unreasonable. Like, he just got the offer of his life, and he's still angry. Like, what even? That's stupid.
I think that is a reasonable time limit for our stay.
Yes, this is awesome.
Also beautiful. If you need a bedfellow.
Eric, knock it off.
I was happy that they agreed. Maybe it was because I wasn't going to be lonely for a while. Maybe it was because they all needed help, and my want to help people was fulfilled. I would never be sure.
So what are we waiting for? Let's celebrate and dig in.
Finally, I'm starving.
Instantly, Matthew and Sam began to stuff themselves with the food on the table. I noticed James' eyes twitching in irritation, so I stifled my incoming laugh.
Really, you two? You're both acting like pigs.
Oh, let them have a little freedom, James. It's not like we've eaten recently either. I'm sure they've been starving.
Still, that's no excuse for stuffing their faces like backyard swine.
Well, you're a little bit over the top as well, huh? Oh well. I almost couldn't hold it in. So then, but I did, so I didn't. Did I skip something? Wait a minute.
Still?
Oh, her laugh. But I did, so I didn't. Okay. Now I see. Okie dokie. But I did is like holding the laughter back in. So I didn't is not holding it in and laughing. And so then it's just like going to the next point, I guess. To the next point in the conversation or whatever. So let's go to so then. I looked back at Damien, who had been silent the whole time. I don't know how that now led to going to Damien. But okay, I mean, except for his mind-reading powers, he is by far the least creepiest of them all. Who had been silent the whole time. He was leaning against the far wall, moving his lips almost silently to the empty space beside him. Out of curiosity, I looked the same way, though I found nothing here.
It's nothing.
Huh? I looked back to see Damien. He can read your mind. Did you already forget that? I looked back to see Damien looking at me with his normal blank face. I couldn't help but stare back, feeling the red tint of embarrassment spreading across my face. As I stared, Damien gave a very small smile and closed his eyes, returning to his thoughts. Eventually, we all ate dinner together. It was strange, eating with just guys, but they were enjoyable to be around. They made me feel like a part of their family as we ate together. However, our peace was soon disturbed. Huh? It's my mom. Excuse me. Hello?
Hey, honey, how are you? I'm sorry I didn't get to see you off.
Hi, Mom. Everything is fine. I'm actually eating dinner right now.
Oh, good, good. So there was food there. Well, your father wanted me to call and talk to you about having a house party tomorrow night to celebrate the new house and all.
Ah. Well, I guess it's like something you need to do, like invite the neighbors and stuff when you're new in there, so that's why the father wanted to do that. Otherwise, he doesn't really seem like the kind of person who likes to party. A house party? Tomorrow night? So soon?
Your father insists. You know how he is with events.
Yeah, I can imagine. I knew exactly what she meant. He didn't like long, relaxing periods between important events. It was slightly messed up. Slightly. I was expected to act on the drop of a dime, from moving immediately the day after a funeral to my grandfather's house to now organizing a party. I know. Well, since I don't exactly have you two here to help me arrange it, I'm going to need some time to prepare things.
Oh, that's fine. I mean, Suzu and Naomi can help. I have work, and you know how your father is.
Yeah, he wants me to do stuff, but isn't willed to help me. Great. I know. I have to do it myself. He won't help.
I'm sure it'll be amazing, honey. I have faith in you.
Thanks, Mom.
All right, I gotta go. I love you, sweetie.
I love you too, Mom. Great. Now how am I going to do this?
Is something wrong?
She has to organize a house party for her parents.
I kinda hate you, mind reader. I mean, as mentioned, you're probably by far the best and stuff like that. But still, it's not okay reading my minds when I not talk about it. Or Estefania. That's not okay. How did you... Alright. Mind reading. Read other people's minds. That's not okay. But yeah, I gotta do it soon, or my parents will be really disappointed. I'll have to stay up and organize everything tonight.
Hey, why don't we help you? That's what we're here for, right?
Well, I don't know if that is what you are here for, but if you want to stay here, you better help me.
I don't see why not.
I can name a few reasons why we shouldn't.
Ooh.
Sam?
Back off.
We'll take care of everything, miss. Just leave everything to us.
I swear to God, I get bored myself by me being angry at Sam all the time, but it's really tiresome hearing him complain all the time. It's really stupid. Like, how much more one-dimensional can you be? That was surprising. I didn't think the boys would offer help right off the bat. I couldn't help but smile. I was actually rather thankful, now that I let them stay. Now I didn't have to do everything alone. As I kept thinking about it, I couldn't help but yawn.
Feeling a little tired over there, princess?
Yeah, it's been a long day. At least tomorrow is the weekend, so I can sleep in. Then it hit me. Wait, where are you all going to sleep?
We found some guest rooms on the opposite end of the house from the master bedroom. I'm sure those will do just fine.
On the opposite end of the house from the master's bed. Yeah, that's okay. Okay. Far enough. Oh, got it. All right then. I'm heading to my room to study and sleep. I guess I'll see you all tomorrow.
Have a good night.
I will. You too. With that, I left the dining room and went to my room.
Eric, no.
Yeah, Eric, no.
What? I wasn't going to do anything.
That's not even funny. Like, who thinks that's funny? It isn't. And it's like the boys are introduced like 1 hour now. And the quadrillion time Eric said something sexual and Sam said something angry. Like, how do you... Are there any different ways to make me the characters hate more? Right now, I can't think of it.
Yes, he was.
Shh!
Ha ha. As soon as I got into my room, a wave of exhaustion hit me. Why am I so tired all of a sudden? I just woke up from that nap. I dragged myself to my bed and hauled up one of my bags. I opened it and grabbed my economics book, knowing that no matter how tired I was, I had to study at least a page. Excuse me, I got a burp from all that nonsense. Or two before sleeping at last. The words on the page scrambled in my mind as I read through them, but after 2 or 3 tries, I managed to understand what the page was about. Equations. Finally, I decided to change into my pajamas and head to bed. The day had been a long day, and I needed the rest. Hopefully tomorrow will be better. 3 days of surprises in a row would kill me. With that thought in mind, I drifted to sleep, embracing the darkness of slumber.
You fucking pretty boys think you're all that, huh? Well, save that to the end of my pistol.
I gotta say, the laugh was pretty good. Huh? What's going on? I couldn't move my body. I felt like I was tied up, and I couldn't see anything beyond the darkness that surrounded me. Yet I could hear the sounds of a heated argument coming at me from all directions.
One move and she gets it.
Let her go!
Matthew? I hope this is a dream.
Come on, chicken shit. Fight us like a real man.
Like you scare me, Sam. Come on. Take one step. I dare you.
Why can't I see?
Stay away from her, Malix!
Malix? Why does he have a magical name if all the others have normal names?
And what are you gonna do, nerd boy?
Hey, he's not the nerd boy, he's like the serious one. He's like not into studying, but he's, well, on the other hand, he's probably into studying, he has glasses. Suddenly I felt myself pulled to one side, and arms wrapped around my body protectively.
I've got you. Don't worry.
Question, how did you do that? Oh, well, I can't see, so I don't know. Huh? Eric? As I was held in a tight embrace, I felt the world around me once again settle into a low, peaceful hum. The hostility of the dream before had faded into black as the arms around me rocked me comfortingly. Slowly, though, my eyes fluttered open, and I looked up at the person holding me. Damien? So was that like a dream she would normally have? Or is that something like the sexual energy these people feed up on? I mean, I know like succubi apparently work like that, like they invent dreams, but I have actually no idea how incubi work. I stared into the eyes of Damien. His face was painted with worry and concern, and I knew he must have seen my dream. Why did I dream of Eric holding me, though?
You can't control your dreams.
I said no mind reading when I don't want it. That's not okay. Oh, well, I guess you're right.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. Thank you. What time is it?
It's 9 a.m. James and I were making breakfast when well...
You can't control your mind reading.
No, not yet at least. I hope to learn eventually, though.
Yeah, I hope so too. That's like really my privacy and stuff.
Is everything alright?
Huh? Yeah, I'm alright.
That's good. I'm assuming you had a nightmare.
I'm still interrupting myself with the voice actors. It's a bad habit. Yes, I'm sorry for disturbing you both.
You didn't disturb us, miss. Besides, we'd rather make sure you're okay before anything.
Uh-huh. Why? Is there any reason? Any reason? Is there any reason for anything right now? Oh, thank you.
Now, why don't you come downstairs with us and have some breakfast? I'm sure some nice food will take your mind off of what you dreamt of.
It was embarrassing to be the damsel in distress once again, but I felt rather happy that James and Damien were concerned for me, despite only knowing me for a short time. I wasn't sure if it was just courtesy or if they were genuinely concerned. I couldn't exactly read their minds. All right. The two boys led me back to the dining room, where the smell of bacon and eggs danced in the air. The smell wafted from the kitchen and made its way into the room, making my stomach growl and need. Breakfast smells good.
We should be done with breakfast soon. If you want to sit down at the table, you can.
I nodded before sitting down. As I sat down, however, my mind drifted back to the dream I had. That feeling of hostility around me made my body shudder instinctively, even though I knew it wasn't real. However, as my eyes closed, I felt a hand place itself on top of my head, breaking me out of my thoughts. Huh?
Morning. You alright?
Question, why are you suddenly touching me? Is this now the I'm all the time angry but I actually care for you game? Because I'm sick and tired of that shit. Yeah, I'm fine. Sam, the owner of the hand on my head, raised an eyebrow at me before rustling my hair and moving away to sit down at the table. He then barked towards the kitchen, where James was working.
Hey! Is the food done yet? I'm starving!
Maybe that really happened at night, and that is why Sam is like concerned.
There's no need to yell, Sam!
You're yelling too!
Don't argue with me!
From behind me, Eric appeared and sat beside me, rubbing his temples in obvious annoyance.
Can we not yell this early in the morning? It's not like we're in the castle.
Well, it's kinda like you're in a castle, but okay. A castle? For some reason, when I heard the word castle, I couldn't help but yell in surprise. These guys had a castle? Sam looked at me and smirked at my reaction. Well, I guess a mansion is like a modern-day castle, so I don't know really what you're so surprised about.
Yeah, we have a castle back home. Our dining room's 10 times bigger than this room.
Cool.
And wouldn't it be logical to not yell?
Whatever.
Soon, James and Damien appeared, hands full of plates that carried bacon, eggs, toast, and waffles. They placed the plates down by each seat before seating themselves.
My favorite.
Finally.
Thank you for the breakfast. It looks amazing.
It's our pleasure.
All of a sudden, my phone began to ring, ushering me to pull it from my pocket and answer. Hello?
Hey, good morning. Guess who's at your door right now?
Ah. Oh no. My friends are coming while the demons are there. Whatever are we going to do? No. No. Right on cue, there was a knock from the lobby door. My heart stopped. Suzu and Naomi were here.
I'll get it.
My heart quickly began to pound in my chest. Matthew was in the lobby and he'd get to the door first. I instantly jumped out of my chair and rushed out of the dining room. As I passed through archway between the dining room and lobby, I saw Matthew reach his hand for the brass door handle, causing the world to go into slow motion. They're your cousins or something. Matthew, don't! But before my words could reach his ears, Matthew had opened the door and revealed the surprised faces of Naomi and Suzu. The world around me stopped as Suzu and Naomi kept their eyes on Matthew, who merely stared back in fear and embarrassment. I could feel the air go from warm to freezing in a matter of seconds.
Hi?
I could not believe this was happening. Me neither. How was I going to explain this? Their cousins. This week was already bad enough. To make matters worse, I was frozen in place. Please, for God's sake, someone do something other than stand here. Although the cousin thing probably doesn't work if the parents tell them the truth. On the other hand, who would believe the truth? They probably would only believe the truth if we get another stupid kiss scene.
Who are you?
Suzu, let me explain.
What's going on here?
Who's at the door, Matthew? Oh.
Of course, all of them come to the door, because apparently they're all retarded. Why don't they go and hide themselves? Soon the other incubi appeared in the lobby with us. This situation was not getting pretty. I had to think fast. They're in your head. They're visitors. They are my brothers. I guess that's all as much believable as the truth, so we might as well say the truth. They're in your head, they're visitors, they are my brothers. Well, then let's say they're visitors.
Then why did one of them open the door?
Because he's a nice visitor.
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense.
The rest I could answer didn't either. It was no use. There was no time to lie to them. I felt helpless. Then I felt the hand on my shoulder and felt the tension in my body almost fade away. I turned my head to see James smile at me before stepping in front of me.
We must apologize, ladies. We know this situation must be confusing for everyone. Let's take this to the dining room and we'll explain everything.
Why is there suddenly mysterious music in the background? I stared at James wide-eyed. Was he going to tell them who they were? Everything seemed surreal. No, didn't you, pay attention? He's already established as the leader and the smart one. Ergo, he has a plan. Before I knew it, I was led to the dining room along with Suzu and Naomi and sat across from their confused gazes. As Naomi and Suzu sat down, Eric and Matthew placed their untouched plates of food in front of them, surprising their guests.
Whoa, this looks amazing. Thank you.
Our pleasure, ladies. We hope you enjoy your meals.
Make sure you dig in.
I looked at Naomi and Suzu as they began to eat, visibly enjoying every bite they placed in their mouth. Hopefully the food would ease their minds for whatever James wanted to reveal. As Naomi and Suzu ate their impromptu meals, James and the other boys stood behind my chair, making me grow more red in the face.
So, Anderson, are you gonna tell us what's going on?
Good thing, like, Suzu is like the tough chick, so that way she doesn't need to say my first name. Oh, well, you see, Gently, James placed a hand on my shoulder again, signaling me to just eat my food. As I began to eat, he spoke to Naomi and Suzu.
We are Miss Anderson's house servants. We were hired by her late grandfather to help around the mansion, but since he has passed, we now assist Miss Anderson with living on her own.
Really? 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 Okay. Okay. So you're the butlers. Like every anime ever. Okay.
That makes sense. It's such a huge house.
I mean, it's not like it doesn't make any sense. That's actually a point. On the other hand, I wouldn't expect Grandpa to look for the most handsome young boys, with their libido probably completely intact, to take care of that. But apparently Grandpa wants his granddaughter to have a good time, wink wink, nudge nudge.
A huge house for a wonderful princess such as Miss Anderson deserves the greatest of servants to care for it.
But why are you all dressed so casually and stuff? Aren't servants supposed to have uniforms or whatever?
Well, Miss Anderson allows us to get comfy while we work, so she lets us wear casual clothes.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, this time I'm on Sam's side. Who would have thought?
We're sorry if we made the situation awkward earlier.
We're very sure that Miss Anderson is also still getting used to having us as her servants. It would be very hard to explain after just a day.
I guess.
So, if I may ask, what brings you two ladies here?
Well, we wanted to see how our friend was doing. Since it's the weekend and all, usually we hang out and just chill.
Yeah, like going to the arcade and stuff.
Or the Pink Lady Cafe.
Awesome name.
There's an arcade?
There's a Pink Lady Cafe.
That makes a lot of sense, ladies. Well, we don't wish to disturb you any further than we have, so we'll take our leave and start preparing the house.
Huh? Preparing for what?
We gotta prep the house for some sort of housewarming party thing.
Our princess's parents requested a housewarming party to be held here soon.
And by soon, they mean tonight.
Oh, well, I guess we can help out or something. Right, Naomi?
I thought you wanted to go to the arcade.
This housewarming thing is more important.
No need. We can handle it. If you'd like to, miss, you can go out with your friends while we handle things here.
Seriously?
Sam, not now.
Well, I wanted to help out, but at the same time I wanted to go out with my friends. James gave me a look of understanding, letting me know that if I left, everything would be okay. I had to make a decision. To be honest, oh, sorry. I'm using the wrong mouse. My mouse broke today earlier. So I used my broken mouse just now, sorry. So, isn't that a good point to stop, actually? Like a cliffhanger? Yeah. Because this game is so exciting, it deserves a cliffhanger. Didn't I say something like last episode, I'll be gentle because I got this game recommended? But this episode really pissed me off. Like, I'm not even kidding, this episode really pissed me off. This episode really pissed me off. God damn it. This is so fucking stupid. It's like every shoujo manga / anime ever. Ever. God diggity damn it. And they're all so stereotypical. Like, not even close to having a character. Not even close. Oh well. Maybe they have very intriguing characters and I'll get to know that later. Anyway. It doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter. I'll go on playing tomorrow, and tomorrow I'm in a better mood. Worked very well with Split Heart. He... Anyway. Yeah, I'm going to shit. But, yeah, am I the only one who thinks that? Like, am I the only one who thinks that? This is so stereotypical bullshit. So much stereotypical bullshit. Anyway. Thank you everybody for watching. Come back for the next episode. Who knows? Maybe it's just a bit tough to get in, but later it's gonna be better. And I mean, if you enjoy seeing me complaining, come back.